Hi, welcome to the Leaderonomics show. I'm with Jonathan Williams, who is the Academy Coordinator of the Everton Football Club, one of the most successful football clubs in producing young talent. Jonathan, welcome to Malaysia.
It's a pleasure to be here.
It's great to have you here. Tell me what you do at Everton. I know you've been there for 6 years now.
Yeah.
And what's your role in developing talent and building that in Everton?
Basically, my role is I'm the Academy Coordinator, so I am responsible for the day-to-day football operations within the Academy. Originally, it started off just as a purely administrative role, but through my own initiative, I've kind of developed it into other areas now, which it consists of every element for the successful running of a football club and an academy itself.
Right. But if you look at Everton, it's very interesting that from Wayne Rooney and Victor Anichebe and a whole gang of football players, including I just heard Michael Johnson and Joey Barton and a whole bunch of others that came through the academy. How does Everton do it? I mean, how does Everton take a player at the age of 6 and then produce them to be world class? What's your role in supporting this whole?
I'm responsible for all the support system, so I won't actually do any coaching myself physically, but I will make sure everything's in place so the coaches can basically thrive and do what they do best. So I will look after all the administration regarding the academy. I took it into other areas. I'll look after stuff regarding the website, the PR for the academy, some of the marketing for the academy itself, just everything really that contributes to the successful running of Everton Football Club Youth Academy. So I mean,
because there's multiple things to. I mean, the coaching is one piece of it, but there's a whole bunch of other operations.
But that's it. It's a whole lot bigger than just coaches.
Right.
I mean, the football academy itself has got some wonderful people who contribute and making it successful. You've got the scouting side of it. You've got the sports science side of it. You've got the education and welfare side of it, which I believe is top drawer, and is we are the leader in elite player development.
So when you call it education, is the actual education and the schooling of all these kids?
Yeah, it's something that the education side of it is something that we've kind of increased more in terms of the players at the academy now are actually come out of school on day release. Okay. So we would have our under-12s out for half a day on a Monday, the under-13s for half a day Tuesday, the 14s who come out half a day on a Wednesday, and the 15s and 16s are in all day on a Thursday. And to supplement that, we'll have homework support sessions for the boys of an evening.
Wow, okay.
And then after that evening homework support session, the boys will go out and be coached for another hour and a half.
Wow, on the educational side. So it's a combination of football and also education.
Football and education.
Now and also life. I guess Ray was telling us about how they coach the mental side of.
Yeah, I mean now we've got a world-class facility. We're able to educate the boys in terms of the performance analysis side of it. We've got like suites where the boys can review their performances on DVD. We've got all top of the range Apple Mac PCs. We've got a library where the boys can do studying. We've got classrooms where the teachers will teach the boys, and the boys will bring their own homework in from school and get help.
Wow. So it's very big. I mean, it seems like it's a school in itself. Huh?
Yeah, it's massive. It's massive now. I mean, when I started, there was only 12 full-time members of staff. We have now 29. So it just keeps growing and growing.
Wow, interesting. So I mean, it's interesting because when we talk about academies, we always talk about just the coaching aspect of it.
Yeah.
But what you're saying is that in Everton itself, there's a whole gamut of different things that are happening, and all interconnected and intertwined, right?
Yeah, I mean, without all them support systems, then the coaches would not be able to do their job, and we would not be able to
keep the kids.
Put players into the first team. I mean, I'm fortunate enough to work with a great bunch of people there who've got one common goal, and common goal is to make Everton Football Club's Youth Academy the best in the world.
So, John, as we were talking earlier on today, we were talking about the infrastructure of Everton and how it's a significant part of the success of Everton Football Club. And you play a significant role in this whole setup. If I was in Malaysia or some other academies out there in the world, how do I replicate the success of Everton? I know coaching is one piece, but how do I replicate this whole massive infrastructure that you have?
Yeah, I mean the foundations itself and how the academy runs is second to none. in terms of all the staff in each department and how they perform their roles. I'm fortunate enough to work with every one of them. I get involved with every department just to ensure the smooth operation and the successful running of it, and making it a success and trying to be the best out there. So I will liaise on a daily basis with pretty much everybody in the academy and try to cater for their needs.
If you could say one thing that the reason for your success at Everton and success in developing leaders, what would that one secret ingredient be?
I mean, you could probably ask. You probably spoke to Sean and Ray already, and they've gave you their different things. But for me, it's the passion and the desire of the people that work for Everton Football Club. It's basically the fire in their belly, the hungry for success, and the hungry to be the best. So once you've got, once you've aligned
together with the infrastructure and the process and
so
the coaching system.
Once you put all that together, you've got basically the recipe for success.
Fantastic. Hey John, thanks so much for spending time here with the Leaderonomics show. All the best in your ventures here in Malaysia.
It's been a pleasure.
Look forward to Everton spending more time in Malaysia in the years to come.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thanks very much for your time.
Well, thank you. All right.